All right, welcome back to the fight before Christmas. It's the European qualifiers, and of course, we're trying to wrap this all up before Christmas. We got some groups starting out very quickly. Make sure to check Team Liquid for the calendar. Make sure to check the Team Liquid thread for the dates. You guys don't want to miss any of it. We got some really good players. Tomorrow night, even, it already starts with the North American groups. After the qualifier today, we'll know who plays against whom, but we got Polt and Scarlet ready to go, so that's good. But, anyways, spawning here at the bottom right corner of the map. Playing for Millennium, it's going to be the blue Terran player, MarineLord.
In the upper rightish position, as the red Zerg, it's DaNa.
Okay, so MarineLord, it was his map pick. It's loser's pick for those who are unfamiliar with the format. Your thoughts, Zombie Grub. Why Catalina? Why this map?
Reapers? I was gonna be like Blink Stalkers, and I was like, wait, that's not Protoss. Just we have DaNa going for an early pool again, though, so I think he's thinking along the same lines. Like, if my opponent chooses Catalina when there's still the normal map in the map pool, which would be merry-go-round, I'd be like, well, he's gonna like 2x Reaper me or something weird, like, and I'm gonna get an early pool. But MarineLord so far is just doing something normal. He could still go for like 3 Reapers, in which case, like the hatch first is still okay with defending against that, but DaNa playing it safe.
Yeah, I guess.
Or aggressive. He could get 6 lings.
Well, the threat of Reapers is always present here. I always think back to the matches we cast, like Lily Canine doing the proxy in the middle of the map with the double racks. But
Yeah.
yeah, whether it's just 1 or whether it's 3, like MarineLord's shown us through both games so far today, both in cheese and regular openings, that he's pretty good at controlling them. So I don't blame him for picking this map if that's the case, but I look at this map too, and like, well, I see a weakness for Terran in the form of, like, say, like a Nidus Worm or something. I see the same weakness for DaNa in the form of drops as far as harassment goes, trying to take that 3rd, much less lock down to 4th. I mean, we've seen some pretty epic battles in Catalina. We've also seen some very 2 to 3 base at most type games. And with these two players, that's what I imagine this going to. I can't see this splitting the map, and I mean, for DaNa, no matter which 4th he takes, I think it's going to be a struggle.
Mm-hmm. Second Reaper is on the way. I'll have to wait and see if there's a 3rd one too. First Reaper sees that the pool, the Queen's out, so obviously it was pool first. Kind of sucks for him. That does, of course, take away a lot of the damage that could have been dealt with Reapers, and yeah, it is going to be a 3rd one.
Okay, so 3 Reapers got a lot of potential. Well, we'll call it that. Because 3 Reapers technically can kill Queens in 2 trips if controlled properly, if there's no links to confuffle you or another Queen to add in. But that's usually not the case. And there's not often times like those perfect scenarios where you have like no issues whatsoever. So we'll see if MarineLord can get this dance off. Because for as much as it can go wrong for MarineLord, it can equally go wrong for DaNa. You lose 1 Queen, it spirals out of control very quickly. Dives back in for that drone kill. Risky for that Reaper.
Mm-hmm. Was the 60 okay, so like the speed for the lanes are gonna be like kind of late-ish, but MarineLord's probably still want to get out of there just like to be safe around 6 minutes, wait for those Hellions. He did get a second gas behind this as well, so I gotta imagine either an armory or a starport to follow it up. Usually when they go for 3 Reapers, it's A, it's because it's the map, and also B, it's because they just want to pile on a lot of pressure, which MarineLord has been doing in almost every single game. Just some type of Hellion pressure, Hellbat pressure. Paired up with, Reapers and Banshees, it can be quite a headache for most Zergs.
Yeah, I can definitely think of several instances where that's been the case.
That's why I love DaNa's choice even more, though. Like, the C that you got at the lair, that's going to be perfect. I mean, MarineLord has shown that he is, going for these builds that do not have anti-air, and that he's going into mech afterwards, which is even harder to get anti-air out. As fast as you would like, or as in many places as you would like, right? Because a Thor can only cover so much; it's pretty damn slow. So, like, finally we see the 2-base lair, and that's gonna be really good. This is like the music's gonna pop out and completely shut down any starport follow up.
Well, we'll see. I mean, it's really nice to be able. Okay, the Muta's like a clear hard counter, and technically they are because nothing shoots up. But I mean, if too much damage gets done before they arrive, I mean, they are still so far out is the problem. And if MarineLord pushes, MarineLord's got the potential to do a lot of damage before those Mutas even spawn.
Yeah, that's true. But what's nice about Catalina and the fact that you don't take 3rd when you do 2-base Muta, or well, you do take a 3rd eventually, but you can cancel it if really is under that much pressure, is that like you can just have the high ground and the concave at the natural. I might have to cancel this one, even just to 3 Reapers and 2 Aliens.
So close to actually killing the drone for it too, but he gets a kill
Oh, no!
on the base. Ooh, that's 3 mutas out basically.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. And he also goes down the ramp. Loses all of the creep tumors.
Yeah, it's been unfortunate.
So
where are the
everything I said
banshees
was
though?
wrong.
There we go. First one's coming across now.
See, if he didn't have to, defend what he just tried to defend, then like the queen's barely take any damage. He will see the Overlord will see the Banshee, the nice little just pre-warning here. To throw down a couple of Spore Crawlers.
Hey, you're gonna die. It's like being told the day of your death, right? It's like, ooh.
Almost good surround with those Hellions, but the Queens are taking a lot of damage. The Spire's
MarineLord.
almost done.
He only just lost his first unit. Like, that's how well this has been going for him. As he dives in here,
Oh,
the
no.
the Spire completes, but there's nothing to stop the Hellions from killing this mineral line. Who cares if your units clear up the Hellions if you've lost 13, 14 drones for it? And it's going to be way more than that, 15, and it's still on the rise here. Hellions just camping this mineral line out. The Banshee is going to have nothing to stop it either. They might clean up the Hellions with this Banshee. If controlled a little bit better, can clean up the rest of the drones.
DaNa has enough money to make more than 2 meters. What's going on?
It might be a mental thing. I don't know. I mean, it might be a larva, actually, just thinking about it more so. This queen's died, so there's no injects going on, right? He actually has no larva to work with. That's the problem.
This is a big problem, because if, like, 8 to 10 mutas come out immediately, they might have a good counterattack. But, like, 2 and then 4, well, no, not so much.
No.
I'll let,
the timing worked out so well for MarineLord. Had he waited, like, 30 seconds longer,